Hello and welcome back to Keddard Gaming. We're going to finally be starting off a Let's Play series that I plan on running probably on Saturday and Sunday. So I haven't really decided on my schedule yet. I keep bouncing around between different thoughts and different ideas, different games. But I think we're going to be taking the channel back to just 100% Farming Simulator for the time being. And I've always enjoyed this Old Stream Farm map in FS17, so I'm really excited to give the FS19 version a try. And so I've poked around on the map just a little bit to get a better understanding of what might have changed, and also to get a feeling for how we want to start out, what the starting equipment is, what kind of play style we want to do this time. And so if you look at the map here, quite a bit's actually changed. They added a huge forestry section up here. But what I like about this map is that it's very much set up to do animals. And so if we zoom in here, if I zoom back out for a second, you can see we own this huge section of farm on this new farmer mode. So I started with the new farmer mode, so we got the farm and some starting equipment. But then I went in and put the economic difficulty back to normal, plant growth normal, turned all this stuff on. So it's a normal game. We started out with some stuff. And what I think we're going to do this time to make this a little bit different than what we've done in some of the past games is I really want to do some animal work. And I figured that'd be a good one for the Let's Play because we'll have a lot of different things that we're doing. We'll be jumping around between different jobs a little bit more. And so it'll be better to do those kinds of things in a series where I'm not necessarily doing time lapses or not a lot of time lapses. So to start out with, I thought what would be fun is to actually buy 10 of every animal, just to force us to do a little bit of everything. And so I'm going to go ahead and just get started on that. So this is a sheep pen here. So we've got I guess we'll do a little bit of a map tour as we get started here. So I'm just going to open this stuff up. You can see here where we can drop the food. The water's right through this door. I'm going to close that just so the sheep don't get out. I think this is where the pallets are going to spawn for the wool. And then over here is where we can buy them. I'm not going to bother getting a wagon and hauling them around. So we're going to just do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Confirmed. So there we go. We've got 10 sheep now to take care of. And if we come in here and look, the other cool thing is that it's built right in, so I didn't have to buy a pasture. And it's a large sheep pasture. So if we go and look at the store at Animal Pens, because it's a large sheep pasture, I think that means we could go up to 250 sheep. Which should probably be a lot of sheep for this area. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't think it renders them all anyway. So, either way, it seems pretty cool. And so then over here, open up these doors. We have, I believe, the pig pen. Yeah, so if we come here, we can get pigs, and so you'll notice I'm going to go with black pigs, black sheep. I don't know why, it just felt like the right thing to do. I'm in a black mood, I guess. So we're going to go ahead and buy 10 of these. And then we're going to see if I can remember where the chickens are. I think the chickens are in here. So we're going to go ahead and buy chickens. I'm going to buy 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 chickens and a rooster. I haven't actually played with chickens at all, so I'm not sure if I need a rooster to get them growing or not, but why not? And then the cool thing about the chickens is they actually wander around out on the farm, so it's, I guess, a little bit more realistic like that. Like, I grew up working on a couple of different farms, and when they had chickens, one of the farms I worked on, they were just kind of roaming around in the main yard all the time, so easy to run them over, I guess, but try to do our best not to do that. And then we've got what looks like 2 different cow pastures, which is a little confusing. I think I can buy cows here, but I'm not sure if this is also then a different cow pasture. I think it is. So it's like, I think there's this bigger outdoor one where you then feed them here, and there's probably a water trough out there in the middle. And then I think there's this one where it's more of like a dairy pasture. See, there's a fence in between them. So I'm going to do it in this one, I think. And we're going to keep up with our theme. I just want to look at the Brahmin here. We're going to keep up with our theme and get some black cows. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 25. Yep. Confirm. And now if we look at this, we've got 10 sheep, 10 chickens, 10 cows, 10 pigs. Technically, we do own a horse paddock, but I think I'm going to wait on that one and do that a little bit later. So with that, there's only one other piece of setup that I wanted to do to the farm before we go and evaluate our equipment, and that is up here. So I guess, you know, continuing the farm tour, we've kind of looked at the animals. We've got one silage pit there, and then two more over here. So we got lots of silage capabilities, which is good because we've got 2 cow pastures right out of the gate. And then we do have a lime station here. Yep, lime station. And then we've got our silo here already. So we got a fully featured farm. What I want to do is, I kind of scouted this out a bit. We need somewhere to put some seed refill stations, and so I thought up here where we've got a bit of a room to move equipment around right along the back side of this building would be a good spot for that. So we're going to go ahead and do just a little bit of landscaping and just get the view set up here. And then if we switch this, I'm going to have to cheat and look, not cheat, but look at the, look at the settings here. Let's make that a little bit bigger. And then, wrong buttons everywhere. This is the grass type that we've got there. Not quite. It looks good. Let me think. I think we will go with this grass type. So let me just use this to get rid of all these bushes right here. And then we'll go ahead and buy these. So I'm gonna do just these Giants ones. I actually like them a lot. I think we'll put them right back against the concrete. Give us plenty of room for moving our machinery around. And I don't have to jam them too close to each other because we got quite a bit of room here, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put this one here, and then I can put this one on the other side of the tree, I guess. There. They're far enough away that I won't have difficulty, like, trying to fill my equipment, I don't think. I don't really like them on the grass like that, though. So let's go in here. Let's see if I can find a good gravel. Maybe this one's gravel. Let's try it out. Yeah, that one's gravel. It gets weird and kind of stuck on the machines there. Or not the machines, the buildings. That's alright. We'll just deal with it and kind of make this look right. We'll fix this driveway here in a second. I just want to kind of smooth that out. We'll do it like that. That looks a little bit better. Kind of bring this out, smooth that out a bit. I can go in a little bit. We'll fix this tree in a second. Alright, what do we got here? I want, not that one. I think it's this one. Yeah. We'll do that, and then it probably makes sense to bring the road right up kind of in here. And then let's kind of center this on the tree and do one of these numbers. Yeah, I think that actually looks halfway decent. Got a little bit of grass spots coming through, which is not terribly unrealistic. There we go. Alright, so I think at this point, our farm's all set up. I really burned through the money doing all of that. But the good news is we can take out a fairly significant loan. Because we did start with some land. So I think we can take out 570K. So bear with me for a moment here. So much clicking. Oh, 580K. Very nice. So we have 580K. And we have some starting equipment. So let's go ahead and take a look at the equipment that we have. I am very particular about my equipment. You've seen my other series, so I think we're going to end up selling off almost all of this. I don't really feel like driving it to the store. If you have played this map before, they changed and moved the shop down here into this other area, and the fields are kind of really different now too. So we're going to have to kind of rethink some things. Also going to need to buy a grass field eventually. Just kind of looking. This one will be the one we end up getting early on, I think, because it's less than 100K. Oops, what did I do? There we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay, good to know. So we're not going to buy a grass field yet. Our poor sheep will just have to be hungry. We are going to sell all of our equipment, though, that we don't want. And so we're just going to do this the quick way with the enter key. Don't need a truck. We'll keep the little trailer. And we'll keep the bucket. We've got a nice little manure spreader. That'll be handy with everything else that we got. All right, so this is a small map. We should be using small equipment. I'm going to end up using a little bit of medium-ish sized equipment just because otherwise we'll be doing some of the stuff forever. I like it with wide tracks. I am still the John Deere fan, so unfortunately you guys will have to bear with me on that. One of these days I do intend to do a series where I don't use any John Deere equipment, but this is not going to be that series. What kind of crops do we have? I guess we haven't really looked at that yet. So we've got some corn, we got some sunflowers, we've got oats, we got barley, we got wheat. So we got pretty much everything we need to support all of our animals. So we're going to need a wheat header here behind this. Kind of keeping an eye on our money. I've got a few mods installed, so I'm not super worried about running out of money. Let's see, 6. I usually actually go up to this wider header, even though it's not specifically rated for this combine, but we're going to do it anyway. There, so now we've got harvest taken care of. We're going to need a tractor. And I think we're going to get one of these, because we don't need a big tractor, at least not to start with. We're going to get a front loader on it. Yep. Okay. And then we're going to want the front loader arms that match. I've got a bucket that I can change the color on later. And then we are going to need to continue to grow corn. And so I've got some different options when we get to planting. I'm not going to buy, well, I'm going to buy this. It's cheap. We're going to buy this. I got this nice little 8-row John Deere planter. I don't remember where I got some of my mods, so I'm going to have to figure that out and post that back out for people at some point here. We're going to go ahead and just pre-buy a sprayer, because I know I'm going to need a sprayer. And then I know we're going to need a lime spreader. We're going to start with the smaller one. I'm going to put a little extension on it. No, none of that. We're going to put that on it. Well, that takes it up to 18 from 12. Yeah, we'll do that. And then, should I put narrow tires on so I can use it for dry fertilizer as well? Nope, I don't think we will. We're just going to go with that. So we are going to run out of money soon. So we're going to get that. And then I bought a planter. I'm going to need a seeder as well. I got this cool little John Deere seeder. And then let's see how we're doing for space up here. Looks like we're doing good so far. We forgot to buy a header trailer, because these roads are really tiny up here. So we're going to go ahead and buy one of these. And then let's go ahead and see if we can load up this header. Oh, my personal volume is up a little loud. Let me just adjust that on my end. There we go. And I've been playing around with all the settings on my computer and getting my new steering wheel and everything set up, and so I'm still learning all my new buttons and controls and stuff, so that's been fun. And so every time I go to do something, I'm still trying to remember what button to push. So let's, oh man, the brake pedal is just a smidge not sensitive enough. Hoping that was gonna just hook up from the wonky angle there. There we go. Oh, caught the planter. Oh well. We're gonna bring this over here. Stop. Drop it off. Is this the lower button? It is. And then disconnect. Very nice. A little crooked. Should stay on though. And let's just go grab our corn header and get this hooked up and out of the way real quick, and then we'll go back to purchasing the last few things that we need. And I just crashed into that shipping crate. Awesome. Oh, smashing into stuff. Yep, we're a little bit stuck. We're gonna have to take out our tractor, I think. Oh, we just missed it. Nice. All right. So, let's take inventory of what we've got now. I think we're gonna just about, oh wow, brakes are not sensitive enough. I think we're just about going to have everything now. So we're gonna shut this guy off here. We've got our harvesting equipment. And then if I come over here, we've got our tractor. I gotta get this loader on here. Nice. Alright. So we got the tractor, we've got a planter, we got a sprayer. We have a garage on the farm, so I'll be able to change my tires out to the narrow crop ones for doing like spraying, fertilizing, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to park him over here. So we got all the planting, we've got all the harvesting, we got all the fertilization and crop protection and all that good stuff. We need plowing / tillage still. I think I've got a good subsoiler that we can use. Yep, I've got this guy. This little tractor's gonna have a hard time pulling this. We might have to get like a 6R at some point as well. That's okay. We'll just pick it up for now. And then I feel like I'm missing something. Let's just take a quick look through here. We have animals. That's what I'm missing. So for animals, I'm gonna need a water trailer and a milk trailer. And we did pick up the Anderson pack, so when we get to doing TMR and grass and that stuff, we'll be using some of those mods. I think I'll buy this because this will work for water and milk. And we're gonna continue with our black theme here, even though it adds quite a bit of money. And I don't know if I'm gonna need one of these yet or not. These bale shredder things. I think this one goes on the front of a front loader. So let's buy it. Let's see how it goes. I've never used one before. How bad can it be? The other thing, I'm gonna drop that real quick. And let's try this out. Alright, let's go see if we can pick it up. We're gonna run into everything. I gotta figure out how to get this brake pedal to function. Huh. Maybe it's the other side over here that I pick it up with? Doesn't seem right. Oh, it is. Cool. I've got a button here somewhere to allow me to zoom out. There we go. Alright. Oh, and apparently it's the change vehicle button too. It's just kind of odd. Like, alright, let me put this down. I just want to see if I can pick it up from the other side. I know that'd be weird, but... Oh, brakes. Nope. Okay. So only got the one side. That's good. Alright. Well, we'll bring that back with us if I can avoid running over everything else. We'll pick that up and then we'll do the water trailer. Let's take a quick drive back to the farm with this. Actually, we'll take that combine back. If I'm not mistaken, we've already got a bunch of stuff to harvest. And so I'd like to get the harvester going, maybe with a worker here, since we got a lot of work to do. So let's go ahead and just take this back to the farm now. And then we can... maybe move the rest. I'll move the rest of the equipment back to the farm off camera. But this will just be a nice leisurely drive down to the farm. If I go down this road, I'm pretty sure this is the best way back. Yes, this is the back road back to the farm. And maybe what I'll do is I'll drive this one back this way, and I'll drive the tractor back the other way, and then I'll move the rest of the equipment off camera. So I'm going to kind of go up here a little bit so you can see what's going on. We get a lot of nice fields around here. I like this map. The fields aren't too big. They're pretty small. In fact, my equipment's probably oversized for it, but that's okay because I don't want to be spending hours cultivating or harvesting these little fields. This thing is big enough that it'll do it quickly, but not so big that we won't even be able to navigate around the roads of the fields. So I feel like this is going to work out pretty good. And then I think these are our fields already. If I find, oops, I ran into a tree while I was looking at my buttons. Yeah, these are our fields already, so let me just look at what's ready to harvest. 5 is the most ready, and then 3 and 4 are right behind it. So we'll start at 5. Where's my entrances? I got an entrance there. Looks like the way into the farm is actually down here on the other side of the cornfield. So let's just go down there for now and drop off this corn header somewhere. I think I'll be able to actually take this out on the road and without a header trailer to these surrounding fields, which will be nice. So what I think I'll do, since we're not using all this stuff yet, and it won't necessarily be in the way here, is drop the header trailer here. And then we're going to take the corn header, down this ramp. And I think we'll park the corn header in this bigger garage where the combine was parked before. This is a good spot to store the combine. So let's just go ahead and drop it off there. And I know I said I was going to bring the tractor back, but I'm just so interested in seeing how the map plays out that I forgot and got lost here doing something else. So we'll just go ahead and hook up this this header here, and then I think that's probably going to be a good spot to wrap this video up. I will likely bring some of the equipment back off camera, save you guys the agony of me driving back and forth a million times, and then we'll pick this back up with some actual field work next episode. So yeah, appreciate you guys bearing with me as I get everything set up here. Next time we'll be doing a little bit more interesting stuff. I get into the actual farming and start feeding and taking care of all these animals that we've got, and see how it goes. If you're enjoying my series, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and please leave a comment below with any suggestions, feedback, or if you just want to say hello. And I think that's all for today. Kedurk.